All right, welcome back. It's time for us to get into a conversation about Heritage Caravan, and they have joined me on the set. Now, you see, I'm not saying that it's paining me. Do you understand? I'm not saying that it's paining me. No, that's not what I'm saying. But we have all become one. Now you're all back. We are all here together in the studio. We are all here. We are all one. No. It's not paining me. I'm just saying. We have all become one. So we've been joined by the studio by Andrews Darko. He was on bus 2. Gifty Sam, she was on bus 3. And Dr. Yurechi, Okreku Yurechi, he, of course, honorary, should I say, custodian or ex-official member of Bus 1. Yes, they are all here. Welcome. How are you doing?
Thank you, I'm doing well.
Wonderful.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, it's good to see you. Now, I'll come to you last because so let me start with Gifty. So, this is your first time on the Caravan?
Yes.
Okay. What were your expectations before? Do you remember what they were before the Caravan?
Okay, so I had a few friends who have been on the Caravan, and they tell me it's fun. Naturally, I'm not a traveler.
Okay.
Because I don't see myself going long distance sitting at one place. So I was like, will I be able to go through this journey? Like, especially when the itinerary was sent and I saw a 10-hour drive, I was like, God, how am I going to get this done? But I was like, there's always a first time, so let me get going.
Yeah.
So I was, okay, at least I'll get to see a few places I've not seen before.
Yeah.
And for me, they keep telling me the real deal is on the bus.
Yeah.
So I was expectant. I was like, and for me, City ChannelOne, it's been my thing and at least I forget, I have been trying to go for Caravan since its inception.
Oh, really?
By the time I say, oh, let me register, it's sold out.
It's sold out, yeah.
So this year, I was like, in fact, it was in December that I said, Charlie, this year, by whatever means, I have to be on the Caravan. So I told a friend that, Charlie, register me.
Yeah.
So she said, okay, I'll get you registered. Then the day FEMA made the announcement, I was like, Charlie, I hope my registration is intact. Yeah. She's like, you don't worry, once they announce the package. Yeah. When the package was announced, I think I was driving to work, I was like, Charlie, they've announced the package, what's up? She's like, oh, you get to the office and let's talk. Yeah. I get to the office, I call, I say, okay, I'll get back to you. After,
so what's going on here?
After 6 hours, I hear sold out. I'm like, hell no, it can't be. Like, initially, I was hurt, but later I was like, maybe it's God's plan, so let me just relax. Yeah. And she was like, pray. I said, why should I pray to be on a Caravan?
Know, but
after the experience, it was worth the prayer.
It was worth the prayer, right?
Oh, yeah.
Wonderful. Andrews, what about you? What were your thoughts before you got on the Caravan?
Okay, thank you.
We're talking about all the shenanigans on the Caravan too. So let's talk about the thoughts before the Caravan.
Okay. Before I start,
yes.
Bus 2.
Okay.
Bus 2. We have a hierarchy in place. Okay. And I have to acknowledge them before I start.
Hey.
I'll have issues.
Politicians don't enter the yard.
Okay, once you are there.
Bus 2.
Okay.
I want to send acknowledgements to our chief, to his beautiful wife, to the oracle.
Hey.
Yes. To our oracle, and to our judge. You see, we had a judge with judicial powers who happens to be my beautiful wife. Okay. Because of her, I got a post. I was called Papa Judge.
That's yes.
And to all the executioners, the cup holder, Joe Louis, MLA, Apollonia. In fact,
so that's what you put on the bus.
That bus, was an institution functioning according to.
If we are going there, then
no, structures.
Always go there. Don't worry.
So, I mean, amazing time, and it's true. The greater experiences are on the bus.
Yeah.
I mean,
were you expecting all of this that you experienced?
I was looking forward to experiencing Ghana.
Okay.
You know, I've done little traveling in Ghana. Go by air, 40 minutes, 30 minutes, you are done. You don't get to see much.
Yeah.
Just the clouds.
Yeah.
Then you land and you are in the place. But the road trip,
yeah,
I had expectations. You know, you hear a lot about Ghana, different towns and cities, and people and experiences. And I was looking forward to it. And I, in fact, I did an interview, I think, on day 3, and I said that the amount that we paid, I think I've exhausted it. So now I'm very humble on day 3. So I'm very humble because I'm living on city's credit. Because what I paid was done. You know, it was beyond expectation.
Wow.
I mean, nobody can market this to you. You need to experience it yourself.
Sure.
I like that a lot, that you said that nobody can really market this to you. Because before the trip happened, I spoke to some people and I said to them that, look, I can say this for a fact, that no matter how accurately anybody tries to describe it to you, it's never adequate.
That's
The
right.
experience.
You will find that there's so much more you were not told, you know, about it. Now, you have been a few times.
Yes.
You are not a greenhorn.
No.
This is not your first rodeo.
No.
Okay. Why, first of all, why did you go again? And then what was different this time?
Okay, thanks for the opportunity, David. So I think that I like to travel. I don't get tired traveling. So that is maybe the base statement I want to make.
Okay.
And I've spoken to some men a few times, I mean, outside of the caravan. And what he said, even before I got on the second time, is every single time is different. So combining the fact that I don't get tired traveling and the fact that it's going to be a different experience, I decided to give it another shot. And I think that is a very good vacation if you can afford.
Wow.
So that's my simple answer to your initial question.
Interesting. Now, in terms of this trip, what were some of the highlights for you that made it worthwhile being a new experience?
I think it would be Maha because it was a 2-night stay. I mean, without question. There are other unique things that in the old places I had seen before, but without blinking or winking, Maha, because it was 2 nights. And because of the Maha village.
Okay.
I'd never been there before.
Yeah, okay. Give them back to you. So, the bus experience. Tell us about all the things that were happening on the bus that for you were not just of interest, but maybe surprised you and excited you.
So for me, the other ones are cars. The real bus is bus 3.
Okay, we are going there. Let's say it again. I want to hear that again. You said the other ones are
other ones are normal lorries.
They are normal lorries.
The real bus is bus 3.
It's bus 3.
Yes.
Okay. What happened on bus 3? What was going on bus 3?
Like bus 3. What do I say? Like, okay, to start with, bus 3 has the father of Caravan.
Ish.
Big Sam.
Godfather. The Godfather.
No, the father himself.
The father himself of Caravan.
Big Sam. Shout out to
Samokran.
Yes.
Okay.
We have Bishop.
Okay.
He's the bishop of the bus.
So you have a father, you also have a bishop.
We have a bishop.
Hey.
We have a worship leader.
It's like an ecumenical congregation.
We have a worship leader. And we have a DJ, not Mingle. Okay. Mingle came in the middle, but we have a DJ.
So if you can see on the screen there, Bishop is the one holding a microphone in the back there with the green top. Yeah, so that's Bishop.
Admonishing us for the morning, giving us the word of the Lord for the morning. We have a worship session. And the worship session comes in trenches. We start from the tree worship. And then we zoom into the Gan melody. Then we come to the melody. But for me, the joy is I'm able to speak all those languages.
All the languages.
And you know, I always say that Gans, their songs, it hits differently. Especially when if you understand the language. And the other one would just
finish the whole thing.
So for me, the morning I will sing from. We don't make noise. You see, when bus 1 and bus 2 are doing that, we don't go there.
It doesn't move you.
I remember when we were coming, on our way coming, we got to a goal, and they were there, you know.
Giddy, giddy.
We were just watching them. I was telling, at the time, we're having a good bobo session in our bus before we stopped.
Okay.
So I told them, let's go finish these people. And Kofi said, have you been to a stadium and see VVIP making noise before? No. Let the popular stand make noise. And for me, that was my takeaway. So these are popular stands.
Wow. Wow, that just got dirty right there, man.
And verse 3, there was something Sam said which was very striking. He said, your social network is your net worth.
Okay.
And for me, that is it for me.
Wow.
The caliber of people you meet. Yeah. And at that point, Obia and Ubia.
So Obia and Ubia, it's true. That's the thing about Caravan.
In our bus, we're having proper jam. So we could do. Now is not doing anything. What we did on the bus. At a point, Mingo was sitting and was like, "For my class teacher, I sit in front, but today I've seen teachers I've seen Cambridge teachers. And Kofi is a Cambridge teacher.
Wow.
At a point, DJ Mingo was sitting and was like, well, guys, continue because it was good. Kofi will give you the selection. And we prepared. We had 3 speakers. So we weren't, as this one is going off, we are connecting to the next one. And
by the way, the speaker is talking about is our boom boxes.
Exactly, JBL boom boxes. And we had a Jesus baby on our bus. Nanai, she's our Jesus baby.
Wow.
Oh, yes. So bus 2, bus 1, I said they are lorries. The real bus is bus 3.
Please, I need a response from Andrews representing bus 2.
You see, I hope you're going to give me that.
No, you get a response. Oh, yeah, you get a response.
Pensioners
bus. Popular stand. That where all the jam be.
That where the action day.
VIP.
Too much money to
even fall asleep. When they shout go, then they wake up. Popular stand. See, on our trip back, she passed the comment about saw us jamming. See, it was proper Sunday worship jama.
Charlie, I think I saw some footage of
this. In conjunction with Chin Chin Band. Even the police jammed with us.
Wow.
It was fun. But you see, there's an experience that bus 1 and 3 can never speak about. We had it on bus 2.
Really? Which is
in fact, I'm sure if you check with the organizers, they will tell you that they were happy that experience hit bus 2.
Yeah.
Because our reaction was superb.
Hey, what are you talking about?
We were heading to, I think, Usbet.
Okay.
We had a slight mechanical challenge. See, the town head of us that night.
Yeah.
Man, when you talk of making lemonade from lemons, that is it in actuality. It's making lemonades from lemons personified.
Wow.
Look, it was amazing. They were having some, I think it was 5th March, so the kids were preparing to do the Independence March thing. And then the bus had its issue. They were trying to sort it out. Samens and they had gone back to town to get parts and all that. Excellent response to the issue. But we had our own plans. We started with playing cards. When we finished that one, then
no, wait, you were playing cards where?
There was a school right where the bus stopped. So we left the bus. You know the police
They went to the school grounds.
We know the police guys they had parked at a vantage point, so they could see everything. So we knew we were okay. We went to the school grounds, gathered some desks, played our cards. When we were done, we formed a circle, danced down. The speaker she's talking about. We had about 4.
Yes, a China speaker.
We had about 4 on our bus, chilling. And then we saw that it got dark. It got dark, and we needed to, share the joy with the people.
Yeah.
So the kids came around.
Wow.
And then we did a dance competition.
Okay.
Brilliant stuff. I remember.
That's really making lemonade out of lemons.
Look, no bus can talk about this experience. Every other experience you can share, we had it. But this one is exclusively for bus 2. You can't take it away from us.
Wow.
If you can, show working. Because that's what we have.
Let me ask okay, yes.
So bus 1, I think every bus is unique, but bus 1 stands out in the sense that, number 1, it is relatively peaceful.
Yeah.
This year, particularly compared to last year, we had a few oldies. When I say oldies, I mean relatively, older people who had too much energy. So, for example,
Auntie T.
and I'm glad you know her.
Auntie T.
Nobody on bus 2 or bus 3 can match that lady. When the music starts playing, particularly off the bus, she is the first to get on the floor.
Wow.
And she would stay there, and all the so-called youngies, all of them would just fade out like the boom, whatever.
Yeah, boom box.
Yeah, the boom box battery dying, and she'll still be on. There are a few other things. You see, those on bus 1, I think because they have piled on experience in life, when the conversation starts, it's really deep and then wide. Bus 2 cannot talk about that. Bus 1...
Just like, what have they seen in life yet?
Yes. They haven't seen anything.
What else have they seen in life?
They haven't seen anything. And one of the things that I was pleasantly surprised about, we had some of our sponsors hopping from bus to bus.
Yes.
And every single one of them that came to bus 1, your bus is really clean.
Wow.
Every one of them said that. And even those who were not sponsors, sometimes we stop and then you've got people just swapping buses. All of them said exactly the same thing. I never had the opportunity of jumping on bus 2 or bus 3 to go and see. But for those on those 2 buses who came and give this testimony, I think that's just good enough. There is a uncle, Dr. I think Kingsley Orakatete.
Okay.
And I think that during the dinner, some men made a mention of that. And I think on one of the, I think the day before yesterday on Bernard's show, the City Breakfast show, he had been out of the country since 28, so he said, and he was totally blown away by the general experience.
Wow.
But when you hear Dr. Orakatete speak, on your bus, if you have any difficulty as to challenges in life and as to how you can overcome them, that is the bus to be on. Solid experience.
I bear testament to bus 1 from my last year's experience, because I think the part you said about people having experience in life, and having seen many facets of different things, it just enriches the conversations that we have on the buses. And I think for me, that was my highlight, of being there. But the energy levels, yes, I do understand that bus 3, bus 2, your energies are higher because you are younger, and so it's not your fault. It's not anything you have done special. You just happen to be, by age, you are younger, so your energies are more. No, it is biased because I'm a biased host. Yeah, so your energies are more. You don't have problem. But me, I'm older, and I was also on bus 1, so I also understand that. Yes, when we talk about Auntie T,
yes.
she's a miracle in my opinion, because really, she's crossed 70 comfortably, and the energy level.
Before you
it's
land,
like, what? How are you doing this?
Katie, before you land on that one, this year she was on the bus with her son.
Yes.
So I had to, first of all, I asked Auntie Tina, where is this energy coming from? She didn't say anything. She just smiled. Then I asked the son, where is your mother's energy? I said, why? I don't know. We don't know where it's coming from. Can your father match? So no, absolutely no way at all. But then Tajuddin, I think he was the bus captain. We had Nick. I think he's part of your media team.
Yes.
And then we had Akosia Doris.
Okay.
Amazing people. Very interesting stuff in relation to, like, they are young, so interesting issues came up, and it was quite good to hear how all of the conversations went,
Gifty.
Yes.
The experience was riveting, clearly. All of you have said it. Is it something that, should time and money allow, will you do it again?
Again and again and again. I'm doing 5 years on a road.
Wow! It was that good?
Straight up. See, the fun I had in that 1 week, if I'm not exaggerating, I've not had it my entire life.
There you go.
I tell you for free.
Wow.
So for me,
that's amazing to say, to hear
for me,
you say that.
the jam. It's the bus. So for me, it's the bus.
It is the bus experience.
The jam.
Yes.
If they show you videos of bus, you always see me standing. If personally, I don't know how to dance, but I'll be the first person to hit the floor. I'll just be.
Yeah.
But it's fun.
Yeah. So I'll just add something to what you just said there. You know, dancing is not about, or let me say, excitement and jubilation is not about having skills to dance or whatever. It's an energy you feel. That's you know, and you get up and you vibe to it.
And
you
the
know,
energy
you don't have to be able to make good moves, all of that. Once you feel the energy and you got it, you got it.
The energy was something else.
Andrews, what about you?
Wait,
yes, okay.
My bus captain, Omaru Sandra Amadu.
Hey.
I changed the name.
You've changed the name.
To Omaru Sandra Amadu.
Because that's what I call him.
And 9924, the road master. And in between, I had two paddies. No, they follow one man. DJ Mingle.
Yeah.
Oh, he's four there. DJ Mingle on the mix from Kumasi to Maha.
Yeah.
Oh God. We had club before jam before club.
Hey.
So when we got to Maha and we're going for the club, for us,
it's like you've already had your own
like we're like at the self-actualization level. So
I love it.
When the oldies and the in fact Bastu is loud.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go. And then once they start, you see Bastu, we just
we move aside.
We don't have time for that.
Yeah.
Like we are prempro, we are prempro, and our seniors on the bar really groomed us.
Yeah.
So we weren't having so for want of a better, unnecessary argument.
Yeah.
I remember during the dinner on the table, we had this Bastu ladies. So I looked at Sheila or family and I was like, she. And this Bastu, even like they play gongo for them. They didn't make noise. And
Andrew, will you take that?
You know, there is a cabbage in Chi, Ahenepa, and Kasa.
Ahenepa and Kasa.
But empty barrels. Go.
Hey.
To whom much is given?
Charlie, Andrews, you have to respond. This one, you have to respond.
Charlie,
you got nothing to see, please.
We have a perfect understanding of who we are and what we are.
That's all.
So what you see, your definition, it doesn't affect us. For Bastu, our captains, the real Sisifian. Magdalene.
There
was another Sisifian being,
paraded
somewhere.
Yeah.
So
the real Sisifian.
Yeah,
also your boss.
The Kokumsi. One of the two parties, he was right there.
Okay.
And we had Kamaru too on our bus. It was amazing. If I have to do this again, look, absolutely. Because the networking opportunities, the friendships, families, and bond, you know, and this is even across buses because, you know, they are colonies. And so we had some of our guys coming in there to fish for some of the fair meetings.
Wow.
You know. So I understand the pain and suffering.
Wow.
I understand.
Wow.
It is fair.
Are you people hearing that?
Yes.
Like I laugh with capital letters. You see, with all their noise, they didn't have anything on their bus. They always come to bus 3 for, and you see bus 3 were loaded.
No, colonial masters
so as you
take
come,
from the
we
colonies.
just give you
so
something.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
So, you know the last
Okay.
one of their elders came to our bus for refuge, and that we blatantly said, Charlie, enough is enough. We've sorted you out. So bus 3, we know they talk.
That was their attempt at independence.
It's the real. I told you, so I still stand by what I said. It is the real bus. These are the two. They're just giving us.
All jokes aside,
Yeah.
the blend in the individual buses amongst the caravanites was amazing.
Yeah.
Connections, networking opportunities. Look, it's more than you pay for.
Oh yes.
Way more than
you all agree to that?
Oh yes.
I mean, I would like to reiterate, he said something in the beginning that by day 3, you realize that what you paid for is all gone.
Gone, yeah.
100% in agreement.
Wow.
For me, there are 3 words, starting with the letter F, F as in Frank, that describe the caravan. Friendship, food, and fun.
Okay.
And I'm sure it will be like this for as long as Channel One TV and CTFM decides to
run the Caravan.
Yeah. Beautiful experience.
Thank you so much for coming through. Thank you. It's been fantastic hearing your thoughts and your experiences that you shared with us. Thank you for coming through. Gifty, Sam from Bus 3, Andrews Darko from Bus 2, and Yao Okreku Yurinchi
Bus 1.
Yes. All right. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. There's more on Breakfast Daily.
Ago.